Hello everyone, it's Therese here with IELTS English Gurus. Today we're doing a speaking mock test with my student, Alaur. He's one of our group members and he's from Bangladesh. His band score level in speaking is 6, but of course we hope that he will do even better in his IELTS exam this weekend. Purpose of the video is just to give you some idea on the typical questions that may be asked in part 1 of the IELTS exam. So I hope this is useful. Let's get right down to it now.
So what is your full name?
My full name is MD Alaur Rahman.
Can I see your ID? Do you have identification?
The identification.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay, thank you. Now we will start part 1 of the IELTS speaking test. So where are you from?
Actually, I'm from a small city. It's called Moudoi Bazar. It's under Sylhet division. Actually, it's a famous city in my country, and there are a lot of famous person grew up in this city.
Do you live there now in the same city?
Yes, I live in this city for long years with my family and with my friends, and I love it very much. And in the future, I want to live there, and in the last stage of I want to die this city because I love it very much.
Okay, right. Are there any special places to visit in your city?
There are few interesting things are in my city, like there are a big museum in my city, and a lot of tourists come to visit here in every year, and we feel proud for our city.
Right. Thank you. So do you work or study now?
I'm a student and I'm doing my bachelor degree on political science and at Moudoi Bazar Government College. Yeah, it's also a reputed university in my hometown, and there are many famous person graduated from this university, and they contributed for our society.
Great. And do you enjoy your studies?
Obviously, I love it very much, and I enjoy it, and because it gives me much pleasure, and I believe that it will help me to get a better future, and it will help me in my future a lot. And moreover, it helps me to achieve my dreams.
Good, thank you. What do you do in your free time when you're not studying?
Yes, well, when I got a free time, I usually go for traveling, because I love it. I love traveling very much with my friends, and it gives me much knowledge and familiar with the other part of the countries and world, and it helps me to boost up my knowledge, and it gives me pleasure as well. So I love it very.
Which countries or regions, do you like to visit?
I want to visit United Kingdom in the future, because I love it, this country from my childhood, and I have heard many exciting things about United Kingdom, as well. My many relatives lives here for a long time. This is why I want to go there, and I want to visit this country.
Okay.
So that was part 1 of the IELTS mock speaking test. You're probably wondering why I gave him a band score 6. So let me explain why. Firstly, in terms of fluency, he did a great job to improvise at length and not to hesitate after hearing questions. He really kept going, so I gave him a higher score for fluency. However, in terms of vocabulary, although he had like a pretty good range of language, he repeated himself sometimes using some of the same words like, I love that very much. So if you find that you're using a lot of the similar words every time, try to use synonyms or different expressions. So instead of saying, I love that, every time you could say, I really enjoyed that, or that was great, or I really appreciated it. In terms of grammar range and accuracy, Alor did a pretty good job, in fact, of using simple and complex sentences. Make sure when you are using grammar that you're using a range of tenses, present, present perfect, past, and future to get you a better band score for GRA. In terms of pronunciation, this is often the trickiest one. I found that I understood most of what my students said, but there were certain consonant and vowel sounds that I wasn't familiar with and that went right over my head. So make sure that you work on your intonation, speak slowly so that the examiner can understand you, and don't feel like you have to speak really quickly. It's okay to slow down a little bit. Thank you for watching, everyone. Good luck with your IELTS speaking, and I hope to hear from you soon. Bye.